Yay, it's spooky season! Happy Halloween, everybody! So today I wanted to do Hermit Halloween costumes. All the hermits and some of the step hermits have been invited to this year's Halloween party. Yay! This is what they wore to said party, and a bit of the shenanigans they got up to. Remember, it's just my opinion, and this is all a joke. Also, it's the personas, not the real people. I don't know what these creators' actual spooky preferences are, but this is just a little bit of fun. Please be nice to my comments section. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. Exuma is hosting the party and spends the whole night in deep regret. Cleanup takes hours, and strangely, he keeps finding fish everywhere. Rendog is a king and hasn't broken character all night. Beat-Ups was almost a doubles horse costume with Ito, but after a heated argument over who's going to be the back, they split up. Now he's Oscar the Grouch. Ito is a sheet ghost. Like, you literally just put a sheet over his head. Impulse and Skiz are the red and blue M&M respectively. They keep trying to wrangle people together to take group photos. Mumbo forgot to wear a costume. He tells you he's Dracula. Jimmy is a sheriff. Tango is a cowboy. He's wearing the same Party City hat as Jimmy, but keeps denying it. Jem has repurposed her cosplay. No one can guess what she is, and if you ask, she starts explaining her D&D character to you. Pearl is dressed as Little Red Riding Hood. She brought Tilly as the big bad wolf, and she's currently throwing up candy corn pieces under the table. Tilly, not Pearl. Cleo is absolutely serving as Medusa. Joel is wearing an ugly Christmas sweater with a mirror taped to it. Grian has a hollowed-out dead fish on his head. Everyone who asks him what he is gets a different answer, and he keeps muttering cryptic fish names under his breath. He has a basket of fish, which starts out full but gradually empties over the course of the night. Also, there is now fish in X's dishwasher. Scar's a train, and he keeps blowing a whistle loud enough to wake the dead in people's ear. Cub is a manager, and has been writing down all the health code violations he can find at this party. There are many. Zed is Dr. Frankenstein. He has to explain his costume repeatedly. Corrales is a Home Depot worker and is currently watching 6 different drinks at once because he's too nice to say no to people. Stress Monster has just put pumpkin head boppers on. Wells Knight is a knight, but those could just be his normal clothes. We can't tell. Joe Hills is a giant can of Mountain Dew and is eating spicy wings with Tango that are basically made of acid. I will just say he's representing East Tennessee well. My Tennessee pride is strong with this one. Beef is a Pokemon trainer and brought 2 binders worth of cards with him. Martin is dressed as his favorite anime character and gets very sad when you can't guess what his costume's supposed to be. XB is a zombie hunter. Jevin puts a giant paper plate around his waist and says he's blue raspberry jello. Hypno just wore cat ears. Doc already took his costume off and has given up on having any fun. False is a butterfly. Fun fact, I am also a butterfly. This is my costume. Scott is just wearing a shirt that says he's a responsible adult. He's drinking fruit punch the whole time and is in fact not being a responsible adult. Lizzie shows up late with the cheerleader's couple's costume and makes Joel match with her. He puts the sweater back on when she isn't looking. And finally, Big B is a massive inflatable sloth.